For the fourth straight day, Californians are being asked to conserve energy this evening as the heat wave stretches across Northern California. We have a live look for you right now at Sacramento, Stockton, and Rancho Cordova. We want to thank you so much for joining this evening. I'm Melanie Wingo in for Brittany Hope. Triple-digit heat continues this weekend, and KCRA3 crews are tracking the extreme heat. Orco Manna is at Southside Park, following how people are staying safe and enjoying events outside. But first, we want to go over to meteorologist Dirk Verdorn. Dirk, you're tracking these temperatures, and we know that today is the quote-unquote cool day out of the next few.
It's hard to believe. Yeah, this is our cooler day here. So far, I had the temperature of 102 degrees outside. But let's take a look at the heat wave for September. Again, it started in August for 31st, but we are going to go through September here, starting September 1st. We had a temperature of 107 degrees. Friday, 105 degrees. Today, so far, the high temperature has been only 102 degrees, but that's going to change as we're going to heat back up again as we head into Sunday. And this is going to be the trend as we head through next week. Temperatures are going to continue to get warmer. In fact, we could have some of the hottest weather so far we've had this summer. And we're looking at some possible record level heat. 108 degrees is the record for Sunday. So if we hit that temperature, that would tie the record for that day. But things are going to get even warmer than that. But right now, let's go ahead and take a look outside. Temperatures ranging out at the Executive Airport, 99 degrees, 103 though in Stockton, 100 Tracy, 101 Modesto, 101 Yuba City, and Fairfield, 97 degrees, 95 in Placerville, 104 in Columbia, and 85 degrees currently at Lake Tahoe. Temperatures, at least in Sacramento and Yuba City, Auburn, Placerville, a little bit cooler than we were yesterday. 1 degree cooler in Modesto. But where the real story is look at how much temperatures are warmer in San Francisco and Fairfield. The marine layer is non-existent along the coast right now. So temperatures are going to slowly cool down this evening. Eventually by midnight, we'll see mid-70s. And as we head into tomorrow morning, temperatures should drop off into the upper 60s. But we're going to be talking about more heat to come a little bit later on. Now back over to you.
All right, thank you so much, Dirk. There are several events going on, even as those triple-digit temperatures continue to hit the region. Organizers are working to keep people safe at these events. KCRA3's Orco Manna joins us now live from a music festival at Southside Park with more on what they're doing. Okay, so Orco, you're out there. Have you been finding spots to stay cool throughout the afternoon?
You know, Melanie, I made a bad decision by wearing a black shirt today because it is extremely hot, but you can't dampen the spirits here. We got the music playing here at this R&B festival hosted by the NAACP, and folks are having a great time out here, but again, they are finding some shade here in order to stay cool and beat the heat. The physical layout has also been updated to keep vendors you can see in these tents out of the sun, and that's not all. The Greater Sacramento NAACP tells us that they ordered big fan misters last minute to be able to keep attendees cool in this scorching heat. Just by walking past those misters, I can tell you they definitely help. And there are a few of them spread throughout Southside Park. We're also told that several sponsors of this event brought in truckloads of water to hand out to people, and the NAACP also got a bunch of ice to keep those drinks cold. Organizers say safety is their top priority.
We even rented an RV with an air conditioner. So if we have to take individuals out the element, that's how important it is to us for people to stay hydrated in cool areas.
And there's also this medical tent that we've got set up here with a doctor, some nurses, to help anyone who might be negatively impacted by this heat. So again, everyone trying to have a great time, but trying to stay safe. Melanie, I'm going to send it back to you. I'm going to go to try to find one of those water bottles to get a hold of. Reporting live in Sacramento, Orco Manna, KCRA3 News.
Yeah, you've got to take your own advice there, Orco. Stay hydrated. Thank you so much. Well, strained to the point of record breaking, the demand for power right now is so high that Cal ISO says the system is stressed, and it reflects the same demand as when we saw rolling blackouts in 2020. KCRA3's Aaron Heft shows us what's being done to prevent disaster.
They are looking at temperatures 10 to 25 degrees above normal for this time of year.
Searing heat, triple-digit all-time highs and demand on a power grid already stretched to the brink.
On Thursday evening, we had the highest demand for power that we've seen since September of 2017, and those last few days are likely to be a dress rehearsal for what's going to be a much more significantly stressed set of conditions here.
Conserving energy a top priority. Flex alerts in effect today for the 4th consecutive day. California ISO President Elliot Mainzer explaining this is just the start.
We really appreciate the efforts of consumers so far, and we're going to be asking for more, and it's going to be a sustained effort.
These record temps, along with now multiple wildfires burning in Siskiyou County, is reminiscent of the summer of 2020. Similar conditions led to millions of Californians suffering 2 consecutive nights of rolling blackouts.
Where the buildings and the bodies are not prepared and acclimated for the level of heat wave that you may be experiencing in the next few days.
Couple the heat with increased fire danger.
It's important to understand that 95% of all fires start as a result of human-caused activity.
Fires can start very easily, and we want people to be as safe as we possibly can be.
Power resources stressed, but officials here explain the number of fires this year compared to last has dropped, allowing for better coordination across the state. Top priority, especially over the coming days. In Sacramento, Erin Heft, KCRA 3 News.
To help the grid, people are voluntarily asked to conserve power between the hours of 4 and 9 p.m. during a flex alert, which means setting the thermostat at 78 degrees or higher, avoiding major appliance use, and unplugging unused items and using fans to stay cool. So far this year, there have been 4 flex alerts. Last year, there were 8 and 5 recorded in 2020.